Good evening, everyone. It is once again Ted the Speed Learner. I am well aware that you will not see me in this particular video. Do you guys recall in a previous video where I showed you how to upgrade Ubuntu 16.04 to Ubuntu 18.04? And then in another video, I told you guys that once you upgraded to Ubuntu 18.04, that you will not be able to start the eXist database, which of course you will need for the animations of SVG. That is why I've been teaching you SVG. That's why I've been teaching you that in my HTML lessons. So that eventually you can animate your SVG and make these clever animations, which if you guys do this on a regular basis, once I show you how, okay, you will be able to create thumbnails and actual videos with these animations that will attract people and will cause them to watch your videos over other people's videos. That was one of the biggest goals I had for this thing. Okay. Also, this will give you extensive database training, which you may need if you ever try to get yourself into a database job, even a freelance database job. This could make you some serious money. Okay? I'm trying to help you guys out here. Now, the first thing I want you to do is, now that you are in Ubuntu 18.04, I want you to make sure that this folder is in the home. Okay, now this is the home thing. You'll see a big list on the left hand side. It'll say recent, home, desktop, documents, downloads, music, pictures, so on and so forth. How do you access this? You click this file cabinet right down here. You click the file cabinet, you find the home, and you make sure that eXist-db is installed right here. Why is this critical? Because I'm going to show you how to do this. Now, the next thing I'm going to have you do is I want you to hold down your Control button, your Alt button, and type the letter T. When you do, you're going to open the terminal box. Whoops. There you go. There's the terminal box. Okay. Now, you're going to have to execute, I'm going to say this again, you're going to have to execute two commands. As soon as you execute these two commands, things will start working out okay. Alright, let me show you the first command you're going to have to execute. Alright? Now, just ignore all this writing here, okay? I'm going to show you exactly what you're going to have to do. First of all, now what you're going to do is you're going to copy and paste two commands. Okay? And those two commands will actually be in the description down here. Just look in the description box below and you'll see these two commands. The first one is a change directory. Now, you see this little squiggly line right here? This indicates the home, I don't know what you want to call it, but to me it'd be the home folder. Okay? You're going to access home. Inside the home folder, you're going to find the eXist database folder. That's what eXist-db is. Inside that folder, I think this is a file. I'm not really sure. It may be a folder. I'm pretty sure it's a file. It's going to be called bin. Okay? B-I-N. Now, like I said, all of this information is down here in the description box below, so you don't even have to know all this, okay? But I'm just trying to share with you some of the stuff that I know, alright? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to copy this. Maybe. What is going on here? No, I do not want to do that. No, get away from that. Okay. What the? Not sure what's going on there, but what the? Hold on just a second here. I do not want that. I do not want that. Huh. Okay, hang on just a second. We'll just reopen this and finally get this to straighten out. Sometimes your computer can act a little quirky, so just bear with us. Well, bear with me anyway. Alright, we're going to copy this command and we're going to paste it in the terminal box. Stop that. Okay. Sometimes computers don't work exactly the way you want them. So you're gonna paste this command right here. Now you're in the right folder. Okay? Now then, the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna copy this command right here. This is going to activate the startup mechanism for the eXist database. And what we're going to do is we're going to paste this. Normally you'd use Control V, but you can't do that in here. So, and as you can see, it's going to run. Okay. If I'm seeing this correctly, it is running. Alright, once you see all this, it is actually running. Now you say, well, I'm not seeing anything. Okay, hang on just a second. I'm going to have you copy and paste one more instruction. This is a local host, and I'll say this again, it's a local host HTML address. This is a hypertext markup language web address, okay, but it's called the local host, and that's because it's not going to go out to the internet and search for this. It's going to search within your computer to find this. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to bring up your web browser and you're going to copy that web address into your address bar. And what you do is you hit this, and it's a little slow, but it works. And then of course after that you're just going to log right on in. You can log in as admin, or you can log in as who you are, because you can actually set up down here your permissions. You know, you can set up user accounts and what permissions they have, that kind of thing. You can set that up right there. If you want to shut this service down, that's what this is. This is a service. Okay, this is a server you're accessing. It's a server that's actually stored inside your computer. If you want to shut it down, just hit the shutdown and boom, there you go. Now, in future videos, I'm going to show you some other things you can do to actually get eXist to start up. Now, you say, well, okay, you usually show us in your HTML videos a thing called eXide, E-X-I-D-E. How do you access that? You click this right here. That's how you access eXide. And that's how you do that. Alright? So, anyway, that's how you do that. And then, like I said, if you want to shut this down, all you have to do is click the shutdown button like this. And of course, you'd have to type in your username and your password. As soon as you do that, boom, it shuts this whole thing down. Alright, now if you've already typed in your username and password, this would just automatically shut down. Alright, so anyway, that's all I've got for you tonight. Thank you very much for watching this presentation. Keep an eye out for future presentations where I will show you yet another way to start this eXist database up without having to go to the terminal box, because there's going to be another way for you to do this, and I'll show you that in a future video. But this is one way you can actually start the eXist database without having to go through a major hassle. And you don't have to use Docker, and you don't have to use a hypervisor, and you don't have to use all this other stuff that you would normally have to use in another situation. Alright, so anyway, thank you for watching this particular presentation. I will tell you more in a future video, so I'd like for you to stay tuned.